You out there. All right, so I grew up a movie geek. If you guys know Any Cool News, it's very much a movie-centric site. Even though I would go spend my weekends at movie theaters as a child, I always reserved Saturday morning for trips to the Playhouse. And I can imagine a lot of you guys did the same, yeah? Yeah. I mean, just the whole cast of characters, you saw them up there. Cherry, Conky, Globey, Flory, King of Cartoons, Missy Vaughn. They were all kind of my friends, and I assume that a lot of you feel the same, yeah? So 25 years later, Pee Wee Herman's still going strong. He recently brought the Playhouse to live audiences via his Broadway show. He's been Emmy nominated. And he's got a new big screen adventure in the works, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of info about that when he gets out here. I mean, needless to say, Pee Wee's Big Adventure is still underway. And he's just, you don't need to hear me, you want to see Pee Wee. So let's bring the man of the hour out. He is Mr. Pee Wee Herman. Please, yeah.
Hello.
Welcome. Have you been up here before? Is this your first time?
My first time, yeah. First time ever.
Nice.
Well, Comic-Con! Yeah. I just got to meet Guy Pearce backstage and the Aardman guys. It was really cool.
And you waved to Hellboy in an elevator.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's really star-studded back there backstage. Sorry, can't all be there.
Well, so you must be at the top of the world right now.
I must be!
So, I mean, you're an Emmy nominated for your show, which is great. I saw it in LA, actually, before it went to New York.
We changed it a lot before we went to New York.
Oh, so you're saying I haven't really seen the show?
Well, you haven't seen it till you watch it on HBO.
Nice. So
I keep forgetting it's HBO. I keep calling it Home Box Office, the old school.
Yeah, I saw the original stage show on HBO. I remember watching that way back in the day.
I love that story.
Man, this is just beginning. Just beginning. So, when 25 years ago, did you have any inkling that you would still be going this strong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just an inkling, though.
Yeah, not more than an inkling.
No, who could have predicted this? That I would be here on the stage at Comic-Con in San Diego? Kind of cool. They're 30 each, buddy.
I don't know if anybody else in the audience saw it, but one of my favorite pieces of the Playhouse was your Christmas special.
Oh, I'm really proud of my Christmas special.
Did anybody else see it? Watch the Pee Wee's Playhouse Christmas special? You were really mean to Frankie Avalon and Vinicello.
I was really mean to them, but I'm not mean to them in real life. I was in a movie called Back to the Beach.
I love it.
Before my Christmas special, and I only did the movie so I could meet Frankie and Annette because I was so enamored of them. And we shot it all night at the beach in Malibu, and I stood next to Frankie and Annette all night for 15 hours.
Yeah.
And it was so exciting, and then they were kind enough to be on my Christmas.
No, Surfin' Bird, right? You did the
Yeah.
Surfin' Bird song. Yeah.
Yeah. I called the president of Paramount Studios. That was a Paramount release on April Fool's. And I called the guy up and told him that I had just heard from Warner Brothers Records, where I had a record deal as Pee Wee Herman, and they wouldn't allow me to sing in their movie. And the movie was coming out in a week. And the guy dropped the phone, and I could hear him screaming and freaking out in his office, and I couldn't even go like April Fool's because the phone was already on.
So you gave that poor man an ulcer, is what you're saying?
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, and something I want to touch on, Pee Wee's Big Adventure was a giant movie for me as a kid. And judging from that sound, for a lot of you guys as well. And were you aware at the time that Large Marge was going to scar a whole generation of children?
No, I really wasn't. I really didn't think about that. But I have certainly heard from many, many grown-ups who have gone, when I was a kid, that scared me.
No, the Chiodos did that, yeah? The Kyoto brothers did the animation?
You know, I want to say that the animation was, they may have been involved in it,
Yeah.
but I'm blanking on his name. He's a Tim Burton guy. He's art directed and done a lot of stop motion work with Tim. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, whoever you are,
Rick.
Rick. Mr. Rick. Mr. Rick made a lot of therapists a lot of money, I think. So what's going on with your movie? You got a movie in the works now with Judd Apatow.
Yes,
huh?
I do. Yeah, it's surprising and shocking when you say in Hollywood, yes, I'm making another movie, and people go like, oh, really? Who's producing it? And I say Judd Apatow. People are like, oh. It's really cool. It's an incredible thing that, it's the ace of the hole to have that.
Yeah. Well, speaking for a whole generation of Pee-wee fans, I mean, I wasn't, blowing smoke when I said every Saturday morning I was in front of that TV. I love that you're still going strong, and I love that you have a movie in the works. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all being here. Honestly, it's incredible to me. Not even that late in the day either.
I know, and they stuck around after Bella and Edward left too, which is.
Who I actually missed by 3 seconds backstage. I know. I almost didn't come out here.
You have a hard life.
True. What? I don't believe we've called out for the audience questions yet.
That's actually a good thing. I would like very much to give you guys an opportunity to ask Pee-wee Herman some questions.
Now we have.
But you have to do it orderly.
Yeah. Oh, look, they just brought the spotlight up.
Oh man, they're not kidding. Look at that.
Look.
Oh, it's Bob Stencil.
Wow.
Pee-wee, what a pleasant surprise. I had no idea when I showed up that you were going to be here. I didn't know what to expect. Somebody named Large Marge sent me. So, what can you tell us about the Judd Apatow movie?
Well, I could tell you a lot, but I'd be put to death afterwards. I'm not allowed to really talk too much about it. I could tell you a little tiny bit. The studio is reading it right now as we speak, today. The studio is making their final decision. And it's a road picture. Mr. Apatow felt very, very strongly that we make something that was similar in feel to Big Adventure. So he wanted a road picture, and that's what we're doing, a road picture across the entire country. Thank you for asking. Yes, ma'am.
Pee-wee,
Hello.
I was wondering what today's secret word is.
Take a guess. Begins with a C, ends with an N. Comic-Con. Carmageddon. A lot of local people.
Hi, Pee-wee.
Hello.
I'm a big fan of yours.
What?
I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I was wondering.
What do you like about me best?
Your tie.
Thank you. I'm sure it's a long list, but thank you for mentioning one of the things on the list.
No problem. I was wondering, how is it working with Judd Apatow?
Who?
Judd Apatow?
Oh, it's fantastic working with him. We don't see him that often. I'm writing it with a writer who Judd Apatow put me with, a young man named Paul Rust. And so he and I are writing the movie. We hardly ever see Judd. We turn the script in and he goes, yeah, and I'm like this, and this. And we go, great, okay, so we'll fix that. And he goes, all right, we'll get back to me. That's it. Pretty much it. You haven't lived till you've gone to the studio commissary with Judd Apatow, though, boy. People are freaking. I thought, like, wow, I am really back. And then I realized it's not me, it's Judd Apatow. Freaking out. Anyway, I love that story, too. Thanks for asking. Does that satisfy your question?
Hey, Pee-wee.
Hey!
fan. Grew up with every one of your episodes.
Oh, thank you.
I still have some of them.
Thanks. And how's everything going in the Sherwood Forest? Did I get it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out of it. Who is it?
Flynn Rider.
Oh, of course.
As Rapunzel likes, Eugene Fitzherbert. Anyway, for my question.
Yes.
Just how many of those gray suits do you have?
None of your beeswax. Kind of a little personal. I have probably around 600 or 800 of them. And, but I retire them every once in a while, you know. My weight fluctuates, I go up and down, I throw them away, I spill some, I get one wet, I toss it. You know, they're very cheap. You can't tell from here, but this is actually a paper product.
Yes.
Hi, Pee-wee.
Hello.
I remember from when I was a kid, all I remember from your show was just loud
Journey?
noises and bright colors.
What?
So when I went back to watch a show as an adult, I just wanted to know, like,
Wait a second. Whoa, back up here. I'm looking at you on the monitor here. What is that you got on? You have like 2 shirts on or what?
yeah, 2 t-shirts.
Good.
I'm wearing my swag today, so I'm limited on cargo space, that's why.
All right, I love that. I'm interested, that's all.
Yeah.
Just make a conversation.
So, anyway, so like I said, I went back and watched it as an adult, and then I just want to know, like, how'd you manage to slip by a bunch of that stuff through the censors?
Bunch of what stuff? You know, the censors at CBS were incredible to me. They never said one word to me. They never told us anything at all. The very first note I ever got on my show was, you can't stick pencils in potatoes. And I said, why? And they said, okay, I guess you can. They didn't have an answer. It was just an arbitrary, like, you can't do it. And as soon as I said why, then, oh, I said that already. Deja vu.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Pee-wee.
Hi.